Still opening boxes? That's all. Yes, when you put it in. You still moving boxes?
Okay, so we're going to start.
Hey, Tom. Yeah. You know.
Okay.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning. We're going to call the meeting to order at 9:06 this morning. Todd, would you do the invocation for us, please?
Sure. Lord, we love you so very much, and we give thanks for this really beautiful day today. Lord, we ask your blessing in all the things that we do here. Help us to be uplifting to our community, to serve you as well in your will. All these things in Jesus' name. Amen.
Thank you.
Just wanted to point out, if you bring your children to this meeting, we'll give them a cup of coffee. Thank you. Appreciate it. You don't have to deal with it afterwards. It makes her a better person.
That's right.
That's right. It makes her a better person.
Any guests?
For the record.
Yes.
New members, James.
Yeah.
Caleb.
Nice.
Yes.
We've been there.
Would y'all like to introduce yourselves and please notes? You guys see that too.
There you
It's a lot of work.
We've never met.
So I'm Tina Cagle.
James Caleb.
He actually has Cagle Contracting and he does dumpsters as well, roll-off dumpsters.
Also Town Hall.
Right, that's
It's
the
the dumpster
dumpster
part.
side of it is called Town Hall. But we are new to the area. We just bought a house over on Commerce Street, so we're in the process of getting that fixed up. And maybe hoping to get some networking out this way to bring more work for him out here.
And make Ladonia better.
Yes.
Help contribute to all that.
We need
yes.
we need all the help.
We like that attitude.
Thank you. Thank you. We are from the country. We are originally from Collin County. We've lived out there for, 25 years, kind of off and on.
Yeah.
Where at? Where around?
Nevada.
Okay.
Familiar with Nevada?
Community high school.
Yes, that's where I went to school, K through 12. Been there since I was 2. This is a little bit of a step. I've been there, off and on kind of all my life. So it's like,
I'm from
we
Mesquite.
like this though.
Big city Mesquite.
You and
Brought the
y'all
city
call
boy
it
to the
again.
country ASAP.
Yeah.
James, welcome to Ladonia and the
Yes.
Chamber.
We're
Nice to
excited.
have you around.
It's
Be
in
a
our-
business card so we can do your business.
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
And I rented dumpsters from him. And I talked to you online.
Yes,
And
yes.
I hadn't forgotten about you. We just gotta get, she wants some cleanup on the bed.
And that's exactly the face that Danny made.
Yeah.
She said you would do.
Yeah.
She got it.
Yes.
Thank y'all. We're excited to have you be part of the chamber department.
Absolutely. Thank you guys. Thank you.
Look forward to doing a lot.
Now, did you tell
Thanks.
me you're gonna raise some animals?
We do plan on, just small livestock for the most
Chickens.
part. Chickens, maybe some goats, a couple of donkeys. We don't want to go full blown.
Well, you got a bunch of people here.
We've got
You better open your food.
My biggest thing, I want to have a big old huge garden.
Oh, there you go.
We haven't been able to do that where we're at, so that's first on the list.
Okay, thank you. Welcome.
Thank you.
Okay, Carol, we have minutes. No, you don't.
I read them.
You show up. Do you have any?
I'm happy to, but look. I think we're good.
Do we have any corrections or additions to minutes, or do we have a motion?
I move to accept the minutes.
Second. I'm all for your set.
Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? All right. Next is our treasury report. Brendan?
Yes, hold on, sure, I think. Didn't put the digit in there. Okay, so January had income. Comical because it says it's 1,760, not 52, it was actually, I think 1076.52. 800 membership, 156, 37, 20 miles, and the 120 the rest one I just talked about that when I get categorized. I have expenditures where at least because Alliance Bank and I are fighting again about how to log into an account. So I'm locked out. It just opened, Mount Vernon branch just opened 11 minutes ago. I'm gonna call them and see if we can fix that. But I can tell you it's at least 127.27 from last month for a reimbursement check for 20 mile advertising. But this bill will also include AT&T, so AT&T is usually 127 with some variable with 27 in there. So we're probably gonna shoot 350 on that. But Alliance Bank, it's my ending balance is a secret that only Alliance knows, but I can tell you this, I do have 770, 10 in PayPal, 35 in cash, and I can guesstimate that last month in Alliance we were at north of 24,000. So it's the best I can do. However, I can get on the phone with them. I will send a corrected, updated form to not be shifty and illegal. So I would actually like to make the motion that we stay on voting on this, or we do it out of band because I don't have accurate report to give.
Okay.
And I will fall on that sword correctly.
Move to table.
Yep, thank you.
Russell's made a motion to table the treasury report.
I'll second that.
Inept. I'm just terribly inept. But guess what? They only work Monday through Friday, and I'm like,
We can also attach a motion to it.
the Monday through Friday thing is just killing me, because I was in there on Friday.
Jan, you take a vote.
Hold on, one other
Now
thing.
you had.
We got the new credit cards, we got the new debit cards, so I have mine, Mary Jane has hers, so that's all called, I can sign all the forms, so I can explain to you what happened. It was awful.
So we've had a motion by Russell and a second by Naeem. All those in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed?
Do we
Okay.
want to talk about the sign, the check for the signs while we're talking about finances, or you want to wait till later? Because I want to make sure they get paid quickly.
Oh, we can go ahead if you'd like to, since
Okay,
we're talking
so
about
I
funds.
gave you a copy of that invoice. The total expenditure was about 25% less than what we had budgeted for that. It was around 750, like 755 or something like that. So the costs were really good. We've got the signs right there. Maybe we'll drag those out later. But anyway, so, what's that about?
This one's $758.93.
Anyway, we've already budgeted the money for it. I just wanted you guys to know what the cost was.
In which category do you want me to put this or split this under? There's Fossil Park, there's Commerce, and there's KLB.
I allocated all that we needed.
Okay.
I don't know how you want to do that.
All right. We can
We can always allocate expenses
Yeah.
later.
Okay, sure.
Got the money?
I make a motion, we pay for it.
Second that motion.
Thank you.
Eddie's made a motion. Debbie has seconded that. All those in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed?
Madam Secretary, do you need the number one more time, or are you good?
I've got the number, thank you.
Okay.
Thanks.
Okay. Next on the agenda then is the city lake updates. We have
We're getting late.
any?
What's this?
Just in case you hadn't heard. So Monday night, we've got 6 p.m. Ordinance workshop. And then at 7 o'clock, we've got, is it Stevens Street at 7?
Yeah.
And then Park Street at 7:30. So we've got some, technical term is abandonment of those streets. Really what we're doing in the Stevens Street areas, we're letting the street go that's north of the fence. The city won't maintain, and Cemetery Association wants ownership of that just to make sure that we don't develop it or people aren't using it for driving. Third Monday of the month is council meeting, as always. Encourage you guys to come and listen and speak your mind.
On that, we have elections coming up in May. We had the drawing for the ballot the other night. If you'd like to make note or would like to know, Kimmy was first, then Deisha, Rhonda Bigley, Jan Cooper, Leslie Robertson, Dean Tennille, Helen Judkins, Russell Duckworth, and Jimmy Lick. Is the order of the ballot. So again, the election in May. Okay. And that's all on the city. I don't have anything on the lake either at this time, except we got a lot of rain.
Yeah. Should be filling up.
And I'll be careful about that.
Only way to do it.
Yeah.
Okay, we have the school update.
We have Cheryl's.
Yes.
Can you put one of those on and follow it for us?
Yes.
No, you're not allowed to wear it unless you're a member, you're in a school district.
You're technically inside school.
Yes.
But I'll lay it up here so everybody can see it.
It's really, really nice.
They are extremely nice. We have, I have to do the count, so I lost the papers to know who to send it to, so I had to go back to the schools to find out how to distribute them. And the elementary school is still looking for theirs. But evidently we're adding to it. So we have lots of shirts, which is good, because the goal is to get in front of this next year. So I've talked to them. We're going to give them a couple of weeks to get these out, wear them, see what they like, don't like, make sure that it's what we want. And then I'm going to suggest that we move again to go ahead and order them, because the goal has always been, but we've never been able to because of the cost. But when they show up for school, they hand them a shirt. So I think we're in a great position to do that now. And given the ship times, we're going to need to. So if one wants to look at it, there's one.
But with it being so late in the year, why don't we just use these in the fall?
Well, I was leaving that up to the school. If you're a, yeah.
That's what I'm saying, there's not much left of school.
Yeah, I kind of like that, I get to it, because we're all.
Well, I floated that by them to see what they.
But
might not be able
we've
to
already
get
given
back.
shirts to the elementary school.
No, they're all sitting back in the boxes.
Well, okay, so on that topic then, I'd like to make sure that the seniors get a shirt.
Well, I think that was part of their concern, and then the other thing was just to see how it all worked, so.
That's fine, it was
Yeah.
just something that.
Yeah, I know, we had talked about that, and I floated that by them, and they're gonna tell me what they think.
Also, the school's having a meeting, is it this week? To discuss going to a 4-day week.
Oh, are they?
Interesting. So,
Wolf City's doing, having that
are they?
same, well, they put out a questionnaire to all the student body parents
Yeah.
about the same thing, talk about employee retention or teacher retention, because they understand that we can't financially compete with Plano.
No.
But if you had a Friday off or every Monday, whatever, if you had one of the
3-day
captains off.
week, a 3-day
But
week.
Ladonia did the questionnaire, and they got like 91% were in favor of going to the 4-day work week, or school week.
Wow.
They would be starting Tuesday through Friday because of all the sports schedules.
And that's optimal because we get a lot of holidays on Monday type of thing.
Yeah.
And there's like the month of December and the month of May, they would go to a 5-day week just to finish all the testing and the grading and all of that. So there'd be 1 month in there that they have 5 days, is what information I've gotten.
That's cool, because Wolf City people over there, because my kids are over there, are losing their mind over it about the food, the commute, both parents work, who's much money
Babysitting,
is, not
yeah,
this stuff.
that's where I.
But then there's the other side where and this is optimal, because, you have more time to do and go and be, so it's,
enough time to do their homework.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, but for the parents who have to work, their children are unsupervised, that is.
That's what they're trying to figure out is,
I'm sorry, say that.
Some schools are doing, like on that Monday, they have an
Change the folks
enrichment
who think that school
program,
is vacant.
and I think that's kind of for the latchkey kids that would need to be somewhere, possibly lower grades. So, but I don't know, you know, a lot of that depends on if they can get the grants for it and that kind of stuff.
I think we'll see, it's up for the people that, you know, where you have two parents working, and it's like, you need, for like the little ones, the preschool type daycare, they run like a daycare type thing out of a grant or a fund.
Yeah.
Because they're trying to do it to improve lives, not punish people for, hey, congratulations, you had children, now let me punish you. That's not what they're shooting for at all, so,
Do they still have that aftercare at Wolf City?
yes, for the littles.
Do
And
they think they may expand that to that one day?
that's kind of what they're hoping to figure out the general interest on that, because they also have, a lot of the children there are on the schools, like the class 1, tier 1, division 1, the government subsidized food programs, where it's either low cost or no cost. So they're trying to figure out, if we do this, how do we still feed the kids breakfast and lunch? You know, so it's not, bye, it's Thursday, see you, if you eat the next 3 days, it's good luck. They're trying to make sure that they don't gap that,
Yes.
so, which is kind of essential because a lot of people there rely on it, so
Yeah,
very understandable.
yes.
Both ways.
Could be a program where they send food home with the kids.
Well, they've done that in the summertime, where when Figueroa was the soup for that. Even during the summer, they would have that program, and they'd be like, hey, if you can get your kid up here, they can walk in, they can get it. Or if you can come, if you can make it up here, we can give you 5 days worth of kind of, and you are up at the house kind of mentality.
Yeah.
And I know when things are bad, like, hey, if you have special cases where you're disabled or anything, tell us. And they had staff or faculty who would drive to the house and be like, dude, you're my neighbor, here you go.
Yeah.
So,
Thank you for those updates, and I look forward to hearing what is decided. I'm going to have to back the truck up a little bit. I have an invoice here for the T-shirts that I will.
only myself.
Need a motion to, I need a motion.
You wanna- do we, what, do we?
Oh, this is just for these shirts.
Pay the t-shirts.
Yeah.
T-shirts. I make a motion that we pay the invoice for the t-shirts.
$893.79
I'll second
for,
that. I'll second that.
Well, that's a deal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because we normally pay 2,000.
and that's what we had budgeted for this.
So we've had a motion by Debbie and a second by Eileen. All those in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Thank you. Okay, also, real quick on the school update, I want to remind everybody today, if you're able to go to the football field, I believe, at 1 o'clock, they're having a memorial service for Stephen Olson that was unfortunately killed in a car wreck. And so if you can go and, you know, just be there for the family, it'd be nice. Again, that's at 1 o'clock today at the football field. And please keep that family in your prayers. Okay, trail update.
Nothing new per se on the trail. Keep it beautiful. We do have a cleanup next Saturday for our 2 moms that we've adopted on Highway 50. So, I don't know what time we want to meet up, maybe 10. Meet up here and we'll go out there and clean. Then the next one would be April the 1st. We have the potting party on the square, to do the pots on the square. That'll be after the chamber meeting at 10. And we'll be painting and potting and all that good stuff out there on that Saturday.
No smoking of the pot.
No smoking in the pots. None of that stuff. No funny stuff. No funny stuff. So
You're gonna paint them and
right.
clean it up and then paint it.
Yes, yes, yes.
So no painting, you can just
Just
paint, yeah, paint the box.
And that's what they, as a first.
It's first. No fooling, no fooling.
No, 6 and 8.
Yeah. Okay.
Bang that gavel, it's louder.
All right, then April 29th is the cleanup, our official spring fling cleanup. And we will also meet here about 9 or 10. We'll specify that time and then just clean up. We'll have different assignments for different people. So we may want to do some streets or something.
Is the city gonna have dumpsters then, or do we need to?
I believe so.
Okay.
That was at the same time as the city cleanup, wasn't it?
It's budgeted.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, yes, the city will have a dumpster.
Okay.
So, because we try to clean out that.
Yeah.
Anybody who has a dumpster business might want to send a proposal to the city. And maybe a first use coupon.
Then, just on the side note, as far as the trail goes, the president of the Northeast Texas Trail Coalition, Eric Erickson, is retiring. So Jamie and I are going to go to a reception for him on April 1st. So we'll miss some of the potty party, but we're going to go see him and present him a gift from Ladonia for his service for our section of the trail.
His name's Earl.
Earl Erickson.
Earl Erickson.
What did I say? Earl, yeah, sorry.
Well, in case she's,
Earl.
you know
I'm
how
sorry.
she types on that.
Make sure you get the right name.
Eric Erickson, somebody else. And that is all I have.
Thank you. All right, on the agenda then, we have Beaton Bannon. Jason is not able to join us today, but it is this coming Tuesday. And if volunteers be here by 8, if we can, please. We need all the volunteers we can get, so we get word out.
We're back on the square,
We're
right?
back on the square. Yes, it's, all of that is done. We'll be back on the square. Again, we appreciate any volunteers that can come out and assist.
Are we still good to line up down 34, or do we need to move it over to?
Right now, we're just going to leave it
Okay.
down 34. They're so used to that and everything, I think we just go ahead and do that right now. All right, Fannin County Children's Center.
Yeah, she's not here, and she didn't send anything to me, but.
Okay. But I'm sure we have volunteer opportunities with them, so please, keep in touch with them and see what their programs are, and hopefully get an update next month, and because they do fantastic work for the Fannin County. So, okay, under new business, we have the tree house from Steve Taylor and Nancy Taylor, where they have been featured. Russell, get one of the books. They have not only put Ladonia on the map in the United States, it is everywhere. They have done, they're getting absolutely the most marvelous reviews. They're staying booked constantly, and they've done a lot for our communities. So anyway, we're excited to know if you have time, please come look at the book. And
It's actually from a company in Spain
yeah.
that published the book.
Oh,
So it's in 5 languages.
Is it 5 languages?
It's in 5 languages, and
There were several.
that's pretty good to catch architects in Spain's attention.
Just in case y'all didn't notice, as I was holding this, the word Ladonia is on
Big
the front.
He's on the front,
That part doesn't
smack
get
in the
translated.
middle. I mean, literally, you split that book in two, and he's right in the middle. And And I think even on the back of the cover.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
so.
it's good.
It is.
That is one of three
Yes, it
things
is.
that people know about this place.
I'm in the meeting right now.
If y'all get a chance, if you've never toured it, and I can get a tour with Steve or Nancy, it's fantastic, but we can't thank them enough for what they've done for our community and what they are doing for our community. So just wanted to make sure y'all knew about this fantastic look here. So please take a look at it if you have time. Okay, we need a mediator, timekeeper for the April Chamber. We'll review the rules for the meet candidate, which will be on April the 15th at 7 o'clock. We need to, like I say, review the rules at the April meeting, chamber meeting, and there again, we need a mediator and a timekeeper. Do we have any volunteers? Do that. Anybody?
April 15th, what does that send me?
Because it's tax day.
It's 5 hours before my deadline.
Well, it's a Saturday, right? So you get an extra
Let me go on that.
Let Eddie look at our calendar. For some reason, 15th.
That's Donna's surgery, but it's okay.
I don't know. She's on her own. I will be happy to, if someone will help me take the questions. I do want to change it this year though, so that one person can't ask 10 questions, because that was just too much to deal with. I think they get their paper when they get there, and maybe they can ask 2 questions. And then as soon as we'll set a time, and when that time's up, we don't take any, because last year they were, passing them from the back and from the side, and some people gave a lot of questions, and it was too much. So I vote 2 questions per, and that, what time does it start? 7. And that is, then all the questions have to be in by 6:50 or 7:10 maybe you say they get it there at 7, they have 10 minutes to write their question, and then that's that.
Yeah, got a lot of answering, so it's gonna take a long time.
Yeah, there got a lot of people answering, and it was very confusing last year.
I can moderate it, you know.
And you want to do the okay? Very good.
I'll do it.
Appreciate that, Eddie, volunteering to do that, and like I say, we'll have the timekeeper, and then I think that's a good idea.
Timekeeper's easy if somebody wants to do that.
And then we can also, like I say, just, as they have somebody give on their slips of paper for their question as they
Yes,
come in.
I'll do that.
And then, very good. All right. I think that's all we need on that. Okay, next on the agenda, we have cost sharing for utilities here at the chamber building, for this and that. We would like to do that. And do we have any discussion on that, or?
So I'll give a little bit of
Yeah, please.
insight into what that is. So this building's being used almost solely for the Chamber of Commerce now. And the bills are pretty high. And so I'm proposing that I'd like to see if the chamber would pay half the bills. The electricity, well, the electricity, not worry about it. Just to kind of help offset that expense.
Eddie has made a motion.
I don't know that we can make
I'm just saying that that's what I would like to have. Yeah.
I'll make that motion.
And I was thinking that.
fund does that come out of? I mean, is it coming out of the chamber or personal?
No.
It's all the
No, no,
chamber.
no.
And so.
Right now, it's coming out of my bank
Oh,
account.
no, I, no.
Now, this would split what the expense is with the chamber.
Yeah, okay.
So just submit a copy of that utility bill with rented every month and.
Yeah.
Would it be easier to, what, what do you call it, estimate the bills, like add them together, divide them by 12, and then just have a payment every
Fixed
month
payment.
as to, you know, a fixed payment other
I
than.
don't know, because it varies so much.
Yeah, but we can.
And just do that in your rent.
We could do it any way we want.
Yeah. I would question why 50%, why not more, if you're using it only for the change? I'm just asking.
Just didn't want to get greedy.
No, it's not.
I mean,
Yeah,
I think,
Really, if you're just coming in, sometimes to open the door, see what it is, otherwise, it's
Yeah.
chamber.
as it gets used more, then we can talk about that later.
I mean, we have used it for that little market we did, but we didn't charge. I mean, we didn't charge anybody where it goes. See, to me, that's kind of a chamber community thing anyway.
Well, I got an opinion on it. I think we should pay the whole electric bill, because if we had to rent a place to eat or to hold the meeting, we'd have to pay that.
Yeah.
So I think we should pay at least 100% of the electric bill if we're not going to pay the water and the sewer, or pay a portion of the water and the sewer both.
I don't feel comfortable with that only because, like, sometimes we store things in here and.
Yeah, but storage doesn't use electricity.
Yeah.
And if we rented a space to have our meetings, you know, even if we go to a restaurant, you're gonna have to put out more money than what the electric bill would be. You know, now that's my opinion on it, you know, I think we should do at least 100% electric, and that way we can go from there. But that's my opinion, nobody has to agree with me.
I'd like to make a motion to go ahead and do the 50% for right now, and let's see how things pan out by the end of the year. If we find out that it's still too much for them, we'll discuss it again.
Reconsider.
But I'll make the motion to go ahead and approve it, please.
I'll second. Okay. So 9 has made the motion, and Leah has seconded the motion.
Oh, Bill second, he beat me to it.
What, like lights?
Okay, so 9 has made the motion.
That's,
Not a big
that's
deal.
not a big deal. Okay.
It's
Just-
air
So
conditioning,
that's.
mostly the air conditioning.
Okay. 9's made the motion, has been seconded by Bill.
Is that to pay 50%
To
of
pay
utility bills,
50%.
50% of all bills?
No, utility.
Electric.
Yeah.
To pay 50%, the chamber pay 50% of the electric bill to the chamber building. All those in favor?
Aye.
Is anyone opposed? Okay, very good, thank you. Okay, next on the agenda, we have discussed teaming up with Honey Grove Chamber and assigning someone to attend their meetings regularly. Next meeting is March the 9th at 5:30 at Honey Grove Library. I can do my best to go.
I'll attend it.
But anybody that can, I do believe I can, Russell said he could. And anyone else that would like to join over, go over there and do that, I think that'd be a great idea to do that at 5:30 at the Honey Grove Library on March the 9th. Okay, next is our old business on the agenda, chamber banquet update. Debbie, I just want to, before you give your update, I would like to say again that we do have a speaker with the Texas Park and Wildlife. His name is Dan Bennett. He is the one that is doing the fish for Bodark Lake and will be doing for Lake Ralph Falls. So we're excited to know that he will be able to be our speaker that evening.
What's his name again?
Dan Bennett,
He's with Parks and
Texas Park and Wildlife. And Jason Pierce was good enough to contact him and set that up for us.
Yes.
To be our speaker.
Okay, so Jeremy Cannell has agreed to do our auction. So that's a good thing. And we got the speaker. Music is Brent Roselle, Cheryl Pennington for us. He's going to play, if I'm correct, a little bit kind of as things start, and then 2 or 3 songs between. And right now, we haven't at least, it's not like I've sold 40 tickets, but just counting up the people that have VIP memberships and everything. We've got 40 plus people. I don't know if you've talked to any of the politicians yet.
I have not. I will do have some circumstances.
So Ed Pecker's buying 2, and the rest, a lot of these are just people that, like Stevie and Lisa, the VIP membership. They'll come. And then we've got the Upper Trinity people. Our biggie right now is we have no option. Danielle was going to get us some. But yeah, I'll try Yes. Yeah, so everybody just be thinking about that. And, it can be small things that go on the silent auction tables, and then some of the real nice pieces or stuff that we'll put that up for live auction.
So anybody you see, feel free to, any celebrities, just get some items.
I passed out a little flyer for the thing that I'm going to, there's a few changes that need to be made on it. Basically, it's correct. And the reason why I passed this out is last year I had really good results just inviting people. It's like I did with Joe last year, just inviting people. And then what I did is I handed them a copy of this so they could remember when it was. So there's a few changes that need to be made on this that I can use for the ones that I'm going to post throughout town like we do for the Christmas parade. But that's one of the reasons why I passed this out. You'd be surprised that people appreciate the fact that they just get an invitation. And anyway, that's what this is for. The changes are on this thing. We want to say it's Todd's Barbecue, and that the auction is silent and live, and the entertainment, I have the name of the person now, but these would be good enough if you have one, if you make extra copies, it just gives the folks more, I think, gets an update here.
So my question was, we don't, do we normally like leave tickets at the Pig and Whistle and Brandon's Place and that to sell them? My only question was, it's hard to, the only problem is it's hard to keep up with a head count when we've got tickets. So I don't know, y'all can see what you want to do that, yeah.
The reason why I put it on is I thought in years past it was Pig and Whistle that had some tickets for sale.
I don't think they've ever actually given anybody tickets.
They advertise it a lot.
Yeah. Well, Bill, if you're going to put a flyer together, let's put a QR code on it, which will put people right onto the page where they can buy tickets.
That's a really good idea. Yeah.
That's a great idea, then they can just scan it and pay for it.
Yeah.
That would be great.
Okay, so so then I would not, so I think I'll figure Whistle and Brady's on the copy that I'm going to post places.
Buy tickets here.
Yeah. And put the little scans in there.
Okay, so you send me that, and I copy and paste it onto this?
I'll send it to you.
Okay, yeah, because I got my.
Make it perfect, because I gotta do the type. None of these changes.
Oh, it's going through red line.
Okay. Anybody steady on the chamber?
I don't think so. And I get where you're going, Bill, selling tickets there. I know one year I handed everybody like 10 tickets or something, and then I didn't know what was sold or where they were at, and then at the last minute, I ended up getting a bunch of tickets back that I thought were sold, and so, yeah, we need to.
Very good. We're looking for another successful chamber like
The key is, I guess, if you just, you'd be surprised, like I was saying, is if you just talk to people and invite them, the results you can get for the next field.
Yeah, we call and text people.
Yeah, I just wanted to pass that along.
Yeah, it's important to ask people, just people you know that might be interested. You'd be surprised how many people say, yeah, I'll take a couple of tickets, you know.
Good way to spread the word.
Yeah.
Very good.
So are you guys doing the VIP membership?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so y'all get 2 tickets on the gentleman.
Okay, thank you.
All right. We're looking forward to that. So if there's no more discussion then on the chamber banquet, then we'll move to the 20 miles of rock sale update. Cheryl?
We have 16 vendors that have actually reserved their spot. We have about 5 that keep saying they're going to come, they want to come, but they don't have signed up yet. And we still don't have a food truck for that corner. The one that I called, he said, yeah, I want to come. He didn't ever sign up. So if y'all know anybody that would be a reliable barbecue food truck that would want to come twice a year, give them our number. That's all I got.
You're doing a great job. Thank you.
And it's
Appreciate
hard
all
to
your
get
hard
people
work.
to, because see, to them, it's not, it's like, I don't
Yeah,
do it, you know,
Yeah.
at the last minute, where they don't understand they're putting you in a spot.
Well, they need to lose their spot one time, and then they'll.
Yeah.
That's great. So if you know of anybody, please let Cheryl know. Hopefully we get somebody here with that. Thank you, Cheryl. Okay, we pretty much already discussed the polo shirt distribution and the.
Sorry, what?
I said if you're through, or anything else, okay. Next, we have the polo shirt distribution in advance order, which we've already pretty much discussed. Do you want to add anything else to that discussion?
No, if anybody's available tomorrow afternoon at 1, we can, if you can stop by, we'll divvy these things out.
If you've got the list.
Oh, yeah, I'm not gonna have the list for you.
You're not
Never
gonna-
mind, I can do the high school. Never mind, I can do the high school in a few minutes.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah, just holler when you do. You
Okay.
guys can jump in and help when you get that list.
Somebody please remember to take pictures.
Yes. Thank you.
But we sort of them, or we do.
You kids with t-shirts and.
Selfies with everybody.
All right, moving on then, signs for the building, Russell.
Cool.
Can we open?
Okay.
We're excited about those.
Want some music?
Amazing how big that sign is.
Your version.
It doesn't look so big.
Your version.
you go in front of the camera.
Why don't you use the Vanna White, okay?
I can do it again.
That's great.
Give me the card.
Then we get that board fixed.
We'll fix that board before this goes up.
They got them.
Yay, thank you.
Yeah.
So that's UV coated and treated to be an outdoor weather shelter.
And that's Cheryl's design, isn't it?
That is a design that evolved from what Gail did for the Fossil Park.
Okay.
Oh, that's.
So I took what Gail did and then I did
Tweaked it.
that.
Yeah.
Nice.
So we also have Fossil Park sign and Keep Ladonia Beautiful sign.
Awesome.
Very nice.
Very nice.
You want to open your sign?
Johnson, well,
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't get to see the front? I saw that, but yeah, I don't know what it looked like when I run.
Look at the screen.
I was surprised.
Those windows were
You tell I came from Dunkin'.
Most of the time you're delivering buttons.
Yeah, we're using 500.
We open it up.
Those look big enough down here. They look pretty small up there, but that's pretty good.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I don't know if I can read that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was worried about that. They came out really good. Yeah.
Is that Andy's sign? Who did that?
Okay, that's the sign report.
So, well,
Oh,
signs have been received and we're under budget.
It's not what you know, it's who you know.
Yeah. Thank you, Russell.
And,
Yeah, thank you.
have we paid the invoice? Okay.
We,
Asking about the
yeah, we
invoice.
approved that.
Approve that. And then when it comes time, volunteers to help install the signs, so we'll be dropping.
Eddie, did you have a date that you wanted to try to do that? Was that April 1st or things like
Yeah,
that?
April 1st, we ought to try to, we need to, I'll see if I can get up there and get the dimensions on that board. We need to paint that real quick before we put that up,
Okay,
where it
Because
goes.
that board is what?
And I gotta fix that board, so.
all right.
So, yeah, let's plan to, well, we got everybody April 1st, let's,
Do it, April, yeah.
Good deal.
that's a long ways away, isn't it?
Maybe you want to do it?
Board in?
People flying by.
May try to do it before then, maybe we can see.
Yeah, I'll send something out as soon.
Yeah. We do, and it's fine. Okay, event insurance coverage.
Okay, so the ongoing saga is event insurance coverage. I completed 2 applications for 2 separate companies from a commercial insurance broker. There are very few companies that have the kind of insurance we're talking about for nonprofit organizations. So we found 2. Those applications are in. I was kind of hoping we'd have it for today, but we're a small organization and we're not going to be on top of the list automatically. The big policies get quoted first. So as soon as I get that, I'll send it out. But it's in process.
Thank you. All right. Action item updates, is there anything we need to? On that?
Very important.
Joe, this one I can take off quickly while we did. Amir did the information to you, the bottom food truck vendor that she was familiar with.
Yeah.
She did very good. That's the one, oh, it doesn't open it, okay. What else was on there?
We don't have plant news.
Yeah.
We haven't used that plant.
Oh, okay.
Was that an action item? Okay.
I marked it off since I knew it happened.
Yeah, we got the plants.
Yeah.
Do you have to,
We're talking about the plants, but they're gonna go in
The
the box
yuccas.
around the square.
We picked up the yuccas.
What else is important on there? We got the auctioneer done, that's good. There was something else I was supposed to ask about. Oh, Cheryl, did you use your reimburse for your expenses you submitted? In the
That
back?
last one. And then we'll just put this over.
Okay. I'm ready.
Yeah, that last
And do we still need pictures of the trail? So Debbie and Anita know how overgrown, wet, et cetera it is, that was on there for Bill. You originally asked Bill to take pictures next time he's on the trail, so you would know how overgrown, wet, et cetera it is. You and Anita, yeah.
They have you and I.
sorry,
That's it.
I slept.
That's all right, we still need those. I can get that off there.
But your voice driven down. the
Yeah, my boy's broken down.
Yeah,
Okay.
And several weeks ago, and yeah, it's overgrown. And
but there wasn't trees over it.
no, there wasn't any trees.
It's up there.
Lots on the trail, and of course it's muddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And do we still want Bill to research details and pricing for memorial bricks? Is that still an item? Are we still interested in that?
That's something that fell through the cracks, I think.
I think Diane volunteered you.
I know, outside in the summertime.
Do we still want him to do that though? Which is the question. I mean,
I'll let you borrow my camera.
Let me see if I can find out something.
all right, I think that's what we, I know it's good.
Well, you know what, we could take the meeting on the trail.
That's it.
and I'll take a picture.
No, they're gonna have somebody go down.
They've got somebody?
Yeah, it's too much.
Okay, regarding the yucca plants, the reimbursement for those.
Yes, I think what I heard was.
Yeah, she's
For the plants,
Or,
for the plants, you submitted
Yeah.
the receipt today?
okay.
Should have.
Okay.
Yeah, we need to think about the dirt, so,
Yes.
yeah, because it's gonna be a,
Is a yucca
I
plant
think
like
they
a
were saying it's
succulent?
a special kind of dirt we needed.
So it's like a succulent,
Yeah.
so you need a sandy soil or
Drought,
drought
all
all
around.
around?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're very.
I think they told you what kind of soil, right, that we need?
Sandy soil.
Sandy soil.
I was gonna get a
They
little.
like to drain.
Like sandy loam?
No, sand, just like, we can just call them back and ask them. She had a bag of stuff that she recommended, but we didn't pick it.
Okay.
But it's, yeah, it doesn't need to be like hardwood mulch or anything. It needs to be something arid.
Something that'll drain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is there anything else we need to take action on?
Yeah, that, action, who's gonna be,
Okay,
for what? To get the soil.
And pick up the dirt.
I was gonna pick up the loaves.
Oh, thank you, okay, great.
Just plain sand?
Yeah, we'll mix it with what we got.
Well, they recommended sand and pearl in it, but as far as
And
on lines, so,
All right.
and then Wally World had, some stuff that you could probably mix with the sand as it were too. It's garden sand, but it's got fertilizer built into it too, or garden soil, excuse me. So we could stick it in,
Okay.
stick it in mix.
Thanks for doing that.
yes. All right, if, I guess if there's nothing else there, we can take action.
I just have one quick update. Last time when we went around, I should have mentioned it. We ordered and received a resupply on teddy bears for the Christmas parade. I know it's early, but that's all taken care of. It ended up being a little bit more, but they're a little bigger.
Yeah.
We spent like $275 for 96 of them.
That's good.
96 will last us at least 2 years.
That's good.
That's very good.
Great.
I am ordering
Thank you.
brand
We appreciate those teddy bears over there.
big
27 years.
beer.
All right, so if y'all are okay, we can go around the room. I mean, it's It's a little after 10, but if I'd like to do that real quick, if we have anybody like to.
Start from that angle and.
I'm good, I think my point.
What are we doing?
I think everybody wants to know what they want to. Who didn't?
Cheryl?
Go ahead.
Cheryl?
I just wanted to tell everybody that we're running the ad for the gone fishing in the leader, and I think the first one comes out this week.
That would be, yeah.
So it's supposed to be, whatever they call that, a 2x4, 3x4,
Yeah.
5, whatever. Anyway, so check the leader if you,
And we did it in color so people could see it in hopes of that one. We don't normally do that, but we thought we'd just try it and see what happens.
yeah. So hopefully it'll look right.
And I did post it in the Roxton progress, it was in the Roxton progress as well.
Oh, okay.
And I'll put it in again for next week.
Okay, good, thank you.
Great.
I wanted to say that yesterday, Bill and I went over to Doug Franklin's home and got a few items just to
They're
have.
having a estate sale.
They're having a estate
Yeah.
sale.
I think it's through tomorrow.
It's today again and then tomorrow. And what was it, 9 to 1 or
10,
something?
10 to 4.
4. And they've got quite a bit of stuff over there, so.
Like looking at the pictures, if you like roses.
They have,
They
let me
have
tell
so
you,
many.
they have, it's a unique house because there's a lot of walls, there's a lot of small rooms, and every room is kind of set up for one thing or another. I'll tell you one thing, I was able to pick up some of the English dance, what is it, the blue.
Willow type of stuff, yeah.
And then, like in one room, it's all floral silks and all that stuff.
Okay, now you picture for the-
But anyway, pass it along, so
Yeah.
if anybody wanted to do something, they could, it's nice enough.
Yes. Anybody else?
It's just on Commerce Street.
Yeah. Yeah. It's on.
You're right next door.
Yes.
Yes, very first house on East.
Is that a,
Yes,
Also, the Pecan Gap Ladies Group is having a crash sale on 125th.
say that again?
It's 10 a.m. The Pecan Gap Ladies Club is having a craft fair at the community center of Pecan Gap on March the 25th. So that's going to be a very busy day. So go get your crafts and go to your bed.
Just make the whole,
Yeah.
Make the whole
Yeah.
day.
Yeah, we wish you the best.
shopping and eating.
Okay, one
Getting
more
back-
thing.
Well, getting back to the desserts for the banquet, are we designating who's making what, or is everybody just doing
Y'all
their
just bring
thing?
something.
Okay.
Okay, if we're good on that, I do want to say, please keep Leslie in your prayers. His father passed away yesterday, day before. I did stop and talk to Ian a little bit. They are going to bury him. So anyway, please keep on your prayers. They'll be closed for a little while due to that. So if I get any updates on that information, I'll let you know.
Anybody else got anything?
Anybody else? Oh, I'm bad. Yep. I think we have a special person today that has a birthday. Peggy.
And a 1 and a 2 and happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Peggy. Happy birthday to you.
29 is strong, baby.
50 years old now?
29.
We hope you have a beautiful day.
Thank you.
Okay, then if that is everything, do we
Move to adjourn.
Okay, we had a motion.
I'll second that.
Is that Russell?
Third.
At 10:06. And who seconded?
I did, Eddie did. I think it's going to.
Okay,
because
all those in
it's been-
favor?
Aye.